Hi, Mrs. Hensley's friends. We are going to read The Farm Concert. Remember, The Farm Concert is fiction. That means it is not true. Nouns are a person, place, or thing. And we talked about how all the animals are things and the farmer is a person and they are on a farm. So that is the place. At his house, that is a place. Okay, so we also talked about our vocabulary yesterday and I introduced you to the vocabulary. So let's talk about the vocabulary. We will read the story, and then we're going to talk about some things about the farm concert, and then you are going to do an activity. So here we go. Arrived, remember. Arrived is when you have come to a place. So we know the animals went to his window when he was yelling at them. So they arrived at his window. So when you have arrived, you have come to a place. Movement. Movement is the way something goes from place to place. So movement, when you go from one room to another one, you are using movement. So you are moving from one place to another. Okay? Adventure is something new and exciting to do. This dog is going outside for the very first time to play. So that he is going on an adventure. Exhausted. The farmer was exhausted because the animals were keeping him up, weren't they? That was the problem. They were keeping him up because they were being so loud. Oh my goodness, and he was exhausted. So when you're exhausted, you are very, very sleepy or very, very tired. Exhausted. And the last one is exciting. So when you do something exciting, you do something that is fun and it makes you feel good. Was he excited when the animals quit being so loud? They mooed and roughed and all of that quietly. Was he excited about that? Yeah, he was excited because he got to go to sleep, right? So that was exciting to him. Okay, so those are our vocabulary words for the week. Mrs. Hensley wanted to review those with you. And now we are going to talk about characters. Characters are the people or the animals in a story. Okay, that's what characters are. So in the farm concert, we know that the farmer is a character, right? And then there was a cow and a pig and sheep and dog and duck and I don't remember what they called that in here. Toad? Let's see. It was a toad. Mrs. Hensley doesn't really remember what they called it. Oh, frog. Just a frog. So those are all characters, okay? Now, when you're talking about a story and when you're reading stories, sometimes you're asked what the main character is. Now, in this story, the main characters are really more than one. It's the animals that are the main characters because they are the ones that are, well, if they were a person, they'd be screaming. They were making their animals sound really, really loud. And the farmer was like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. I can't sleep. And told them to be quiet, didn't he? I can't sleep. And then the animals were quiet. And they quietly made their noises, didn't they? So really, in this story, there's more than one main character, but there's usually just maybe one or maybe two main characters. But this one, the animals are the main characters, okay? But the farmer is also a character. He's just not one of the main characters, okay? So let's read The Farm Concert by Joy Cowley. The Farm Concert. Mrs. Hensley likes this story. Moo! Moo! Went the cow. Woof! Woof! Went the dog. Quack! Quack! went the duck. Croak, croak, went the frog. They are being loud, aren't they? Oink, oink, went the pig. Bah, bah, went the sheep. Quiet, yelled the farmer. I can't sleep. Moo, moo, went the cow. Woof, woof, went the dog. Quack, quack, went the duck. Croak, croak, went the frog. Oink, oink, went the pig. Bah, bah, went the sheep. Good, said the farmer. I can sleep. Oh, okay. So we know that the characters in this story were all of the animals, the cow, the frog, the duck, the pig, the sheep, the dog, and the farmer. Those are the characters that are in this story, right? And the main characters were the animals. Okay, yesterday we talked about the problem. And what was the problem with the farm concert? I asked you to tell me what the problem was. What was the problem? The problem was that the animals were being so loud that the farmer couldn't sleep, could he? And that was making him not very happy. Okay, so that was the problem. What is the setting? Where did the story take place? You could have said on the farm, because it is called the farm concert, or you could have said outside the farmer's house, because it was outside the farmer's house where the animals around the house is where they were being so loud and he couldn't sleep. But he was inside his house. Really, he was inside his house, but the animals weren't. So you could have said a farm, or you could have said outside of the farmer's house, okay? Now you are going to click the green add response button, and you are going to draw a picture of the characters in the story, The Farm Concert. So you think, oh, I've just told you several times what the characters are, and you can go back and watch Mrs. Hensley's video, because I want you to, right here, draw a picture of all the characters that were in the story. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drawings. 6 animals and a farmer is what you should draw. Okay, I hope you have fun doing this. Like I said, if you need to go back and watch the video, you can. I hope you enjoy the rest of your wonderful Wednesday, and I will talk to you soon, friends. Bye.